There are so many movies in 2025 that I'm already excited for. Paddington in Peru seems very whimsical and fun. Better Man? I guess the Planet of the Apes monkey technology has become so affordable, they just said fuck it and replaced Robbie Williams with a monkey. This will probably be very good. Speaking of monkeys, The Monkey? Cameron from White Lotus plus Osgood Perkins? You got me. Presents? Neon is looking to replicate that long legs magic with the marketing campaign on this one. Little teasers just showing the vibe of the movie are all we've gotten so far, and it's definitely worked. Super excited for this one. Dog Man. I was an avid Captain Underpants fan as a kid, and I have not seen the movie or the Netflix TV show, but Dog Man looks like it might perfectly capture the style of the books. But it also has Pete Davidson, so it might also be unintentionally terrible, which means I win either way. Compared to last year where we only got Deadpool and Wolverine, there are going to be 3 Marvel movies within the first 7 months of 2025. Captain America Brave New World? Okay, here's my official prediction. This movie is going to try to be Winter Soldier with no understanding of what made that movie good in the first place. How does Red Hulk get implicated in this political spy thriller? I have to know. Thunderbolts? What are we, some kind of Marvel Suicide Squad? And Fantastic Four. I like this cast. I think this specific movie is probably going to be pretty good. But you know what's kind of funny? The next Avengers movie comes out in like a year. What the fuck? Huh? Who are our main characters? Do they even know each other? Did we ever deal with the massive ecological consequences of a big guy busting through the Earth's crust? Does Doctor Strange still have 3 eyes? Is Thor still running around doing random things with Christian Bale's daughter? And is Hercules still coming to kill him? Where's Harry Styles? It's not just Marvel this year. DC's new cinematic universe comes back this year as well with Superman. I think realizing the DCEU was a failure and saying we need to start over again was a bold choice, and I think this Superman movie could be good. David Cornsweet will probably be a good Superman. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor is a great choice, but I think there are some red flags here that tell us they really didn't learn anything from last time. Look at how many characters they have to introduce in this first movie. Superman, Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, TV reporter, Bunk Moreland.
You stir my manhood, little boy blue.
On top of that, learning absolutely no lessons from Marvel, there are TV shows in this lineup as well. Maybe they'll do it differently, but to me, this looks like the same Phase 4 shit we've already seen. Mickey 17, all I know about this is that there are multiple Robert Pattinsons. Frankly, that's all I needed to hear. Sinners, all I know about this is that it's a horror movie from the guy that made Black Panther. It looks sick. New Mission Impossible, they called the last one Dead Reckoning Part 1. Then they decided that didn't sound epic enough. So now this movie is called Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2, The Final Reckoning. The last one was cool, but the story didn't feel as cohesive as Fallout or Rogue Nation, so hopefully they can pull it together for Tom Cruise's big send-off. I'm sure he's going to try to do something absolutely insane as his big final goodbye, so prepare for this man to break every bone in his body and then they're going to actually use that take. When I heard they were making a Minecraft movie, I said,
that is without a doubt the dumbest fucking idea I ever heard.
Then he said,
as a child, I yearned for the mines.
And I went, okay, they're going self-aware on this one. This could be funny. Karate Kid Legends. I saw they were making another Karate Kid movie and I was like, oh great, another unnecessary reboot. Then I watched the trailer and this looks kind of sick. Ballerina. You know what would make a John Wick movie better? If he wasn't in it. The influence of Marvel on movie storytelling generally is still very much being felt. Not everything has to be a cinematic universe, guys. Elio. Pixar used to be this engine of original ideas, and it's crazy to think that not only were they completely untouchable for more than a decade, but that I was lucky enough to be the perfect age to enjoy all those incredible movies as they were released. Right now, Pixar's brand strategy seems to be press their luck as far as it can possibly go. Incredibles 3, Toy Story 5, you make a perfect ending, then come back for some reason and make a good movie, and then you go, just one more Toy Story movie, guys. I just need like one more to get me through the end of the week. Somebody needs to have like an intervention with Pixar or something. Is there a hotline for this? I love the logic they use to justify this. Once you've gotten to 4, you're past a trilogy, so why not do 5? How about because stories should have a fucking ending, Tim? Go make Santa Claus 4 if you need more money. Go make Christmas with the Cranks 2. Anyways, Elio is going to be an actual Pixar original, so I'm kind of excited to see what they get up to with this one. How to Train Your Dragon. So now DreamWorks is hopping on the live-action remake train. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but the fucking dragon is still animated. Except now there's going to be this real to CGI disconnect between the humans and the dragons. It's okay for a thing's visuals to stay in the time when they were created, especially when it still looks this fucking good. Oh, kids hate it when stuff looks fun and stylized. Make it more boring. That's how you win over the youth of today. Speaking of movies that did not need to be remade, The Naked Gun? You're never going to be able to match the unhinged hilarity of the original.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
But I think my most anticipated movie is, of course, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. We live in a very weird time in the sense that Disney's IP is slowly trickling into the public domain. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey was like, hee hee guys, we can do this now, and also we can do it again. We're getting a Bambi horror movie, we're getting a Pinocchio horror movie, and we're also getting Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Now guys, I know what you're thinking. Oh, we don't need this. Oh, can any piece of IP exist without being cynically exploited for money? And I hear you, but Tinkerbell will be seen taking heroin in this movie, believing that it's pixie dust. I love that they credited the original author of Peter Pan as a writer of this movie. You want to just dig up his corpse so he can be in it too? I also learned literally today that they're planning an Avengers-style crossover with all these public domain Disney characters, and they chose to call it the Pooniverse. Damn it, that's actually really funny.